Hey everyone, welcome back to the Cobra engine build. Just going to show you where I'm at. So last time I told you I was working on the rockers. So what I've done since then is I've honed each of the rockers so that they move properly on the shaft. And then I shimmed in between each one to make sure that the rollers are centered on the valve tips. So got all the shimming done there. I wound up not needing to shim underneath the stands, so that all fit really good. So once I had the rockers kind of set, what I did was I decided to check the piston to valve clearance. So what I had to do was remove these two springs on number one and replace those with some test springs. And then I was able to move the valves. And I was able to check piston to valve clearance. I wasn't anticipating there to be any issues with that, and there wasn't. So once I was happy with the piston to valve clearance, I was able to mount the heads for real. So took the heads off, cleaned them, cleaned the deck of the block, installed the head gaskets, and then put the heads back on and torqued the nuts. And there's a procedure for that. There's a pattern, and you do it in 3 steps of torque. And the final value I came was like 110 on the top and 100 on the bottom. So I was changing the torque wrench a bunch to go through that pattern, but it's all done. So the heads are installed, and then I put the rockers back on and started measuring for push rod length. So I need custom push rods. So I've got the push rod length checker and was able to, get these set the way they're supposed to be, and then adjust this to the right length, measure that with the calipers, and then account for, there should be 50 thousandths of preload on the hydraulic lifter. So added 50 thousandths to the length, and decided that since the push rods come in 25 thousandth increments, and just how it all worked out, I was able to have a common size for all 16 push rods. So I know what to order for those. So the next steps for me as I wait on those, I'm going to be test fitting some components. I've gotten a serpentine drive system for the front. It's got the water pump, and it's got an alternator and a power steering pump. So I'm just going to kind of test fit that, see how that all fits. I'm going to figure out where I'm going to put the dipstick for this, because it's custom, and it goes straight into the pan. I've got to figure out where that's going to go, because soon after that, and I get the push rods, I'm going to be putting oil in the engine and spinning the pump and making sure that it's oiling properly. So making good progress here. Also see I've got my distributor. This is a Holley Hyperspark distributor, and it's going to work direct with the Sniper fuel injection system. So I ordered this right from the factory because this normally comes with a cast iron gear, and because the cam is billet steel, you really need a steel gear on here to mesh with that. So they were able to swap that out and get this installed to the right dimensions. So that's ready to go. So I've got most of the parts I need. Haven't actually bought the fuel injection system yet. That'll be last because I don't really need it right away. But I'm just gonna start test fitting the rest of the stuff. And yeah, it's really coming along. So thanks for watching, and see you next time.